like anything, I guess it's a lack of focus on detail and stuff like that, and lack of focus on all the small details.
Is that odd, given you guys came off a week where you focused on the mental part of it and not making those mistakes, to still go out there and make those?
Well, it's making mistakes is something that we try to minimize. There's going to be different type of mistakes throughout the game. Sometimes they'll be mental, sometimes they'll be physical. It could be a mistake as far as like taking the left foot forward instead of a right foot or something like that. I mean, things like that happen all the time, and it's really about minimizing the mistakes and whatever they may be.
How do you minimize those mistakes? Is it just talking it out, practice, Will?
I guess the first part of it is realizing that, it is something that can happen often or something like that, and just, focusing on it, I guess.
What was it like on the field when you saw Kenyon on the ground, injured?
It was pretty bad, but, he looked like he was in a lot of pain, but, he's a tough guy, and, I have faith in Christ and the Lord, and I figured, eventually he'd be all right, With nowadays, an injury doesn't, have to take you out all the time.
How does an injury like that impact just the mental focus of a team on a field?
Well, hopefully, it doesn't take too far from the focus. It might put a little fire in you, but as far as like the focus, I would hope that it would keep. Everybody would stay focused and stuff.
How do you think when Bradley came in at center?
I saw that, Bradley, he came in, he did a pretty good job, his first time, really getting out there and playing a critical time. He did a pretty good job for his first time.
What kind of loss, though, is Ryan from a leadership standpoint?
It's a pretty big loss, but, he'll be back soon, and, we just got to move on with what we have for now, and Ryan will be back in no time. And, we have faith and confidence in the guys that are around us right now until that time.
Did it have an effect on the game timing-wise? We saw play clock running down a little bit when Bradley came in. Is that just the timing of a new guy being in there?
Things are going to change. It's a different guy, but at the same time, hopefully, I don't know. I don't think it changed too much. They've been practicing to be pretty consistent, and I don't think it was too bad. And I thought it was pretty good. Like I said, I thought it was a pretty good time for his first shot.
Justin said you guys kind of played scared to lose in a sense at the end of that game. Is that how it felt?
It didn't feel like that for me right off the bat, but at parts of the game it felt like maybe that was kind of maybe the error about the thing, and really I was personally just focused on like winning and doing what I had to do at the moment. But the coaches saw that, and I try to focus on the things I can do around to benefit everything. So I don't really see stuff like that sometimes, but the coaches saw it, and I believe the coaches. They know what they're talking about.
How good do y'all still feel about the 1-2 punch you got in the backfield? Even without Kenyon, you still got Derek and TJ. How good are those guys, and can they be this season?
I still feel very confident in what we have in the backfield. The backs we have back there, they're physical specimens, and everything that everybody always talks about. They're great guys. They run hard and they make us look good.
What have you seen from Josh Castro just throughout this year, and as a freshman, I guess, coming in?
Josh Castro came out to college, and he's ready to work, ready to try to make something of himself, and he's worked very hard so far in the past, and I expect for that to keep going.
I appreciate it.